Hello Life Path 1, welcome to your reading. Happy New Year, it's 2023. This is a timeless tarot, so you can watch it whenever you want to watch it. So yeah, welcome or welcome back. And we're going to start this reading. We're just talking through a few of your characteristics, your personality traits. And then this is as I pick the cards. It just helps me to connect to the cards and the cards to connect to your energy. And then I will read the cards. The second section, ooh, cards flying out. The second section of this reading will be the pick a card pile reading. Oh, well, it'll be the third actually. The third section of this reading will be the pick a pile section, okay? So yes, Life Path Wands, you are the independent bunch. And yeah, you have you can be very hardworking and very passionate, especially when it is you're doing something that you really love. You kind of like you know, it gives you a good thing because you know where to spend your energy. You know what's worth your energy and you know what isn't worth your energy. Okay, you do have tendencies to be a little bit self-critical, but you're not critical of others. You know, you can see other people's flaws. Don't get me wrong, but you have a high. The way I think the best way to put this, Life Path 1, you have a high standards for yourself, yet a high tolerance for other people. So, which is a really good combination to have. You know, you may find as well that your energy is in your head a lot of the time. This is due to this like logic, analytical nature of yours. Now, you can be a bit of a risk taker. You like to take a little bit of a walk on the wild side, which is nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you know, you have a creativity about you as well. I'm going to pick you 2 cards for the end one because I was feeling to. Yeah, you can be creative. You've got a creative spirit, especially when you're feeling in alignment. You can become very creative. Again, something you love, you can be very creative. This is a beautiful balance, that logical mind and that creative mind. So that's the right and the left brain. You can bring them in together into a beautiful balance. So it's kind of like a little bit like your superpower, Life Path 1. Okay. Now remember, this is a collective reading before I start into this reading. So yeah, take what resonates please and leave what doesn't. Now we're going to start with the main energy of the next 7 to 14 days, Life Path 1, and we have the 6 of Cups and memories. Oh, lovely. Now I want to turn all the other cards over before I start to see what this is about. Clarity, completion. So we've got the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Swords, oh, the Empress, beautiful card, 7 of Pentacles, and let's see what we've got here. Right, okay, right. The last 2 cards you got was the Tower and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, gratitude and foundations. Ooh, right. Okay. Let's have a look. So the overall energy with the memories and the 6 of Cups. This can be about being nostalgic. It's also seeking harmony. So it's connecting to the themes of your life. Okay, so this could be connecting behaviours from today, in the now, into what it is, you know, that has happened in the past, and seeing these connections, which is a good thing because it means you can, any behaviours or any habits that you have that you'd like to tweak or change. So this can be to do with the inner child and the future self. So you could even be feeling yourself connect more with that higher version of yourself. So, you know, say you are wanting to be more organized. So you know, you're really starting to connect with that that higher ideal of yourself. So that, you know, becoming more organized, let's say. That's just the thing. But it is cups energy. So we have to look at that. This is, so it's emotions, it is. So I feel like, path one, what's going to be happening for you over the next 7 to 14 days is you're really going to be connecting in with your emotions, and yeah, it's looking after yourself, it's self-care. We can see this with the Empress as well, but we'll go into that in a minute. Now in turn, this is going to create, I'll just move this card here for now. Ooh, where can we put you? Pop you there. This is going to create a sense of clarity with this Ace of Swords. New thoughts, new perspectives, new beginnings, which is always good, you know. So yeah, it's good energy. The Ace of Swords, which is the mental body, is in the placement in this spread of the mind. This is very good. So we're seeing the mind settling and calming down. So again, you might find that you're coming into your creative ability. Like I was speaking about when I was talking about your characteristics, it's, you know, you may find that left and right brain, the logic and the creative side of you coming into a beautiful balance. So new ideas. It's a very good card to get, the Ace of Swords, in the mind placement, for the reason that, as I say, clarity of the mind helps life, or helps you move along life path one, in a much more smoother way than when, you know, you've not got clarity. So yeah, it's a good card to get. So it's a positive start to the reading. We have the Ten of Swords in completion, or I should say completion, in your emotional body placement. This is good. There's a letting go. There's a letting go of an emotion that has been causing you mental destruction or confusion, or maybe getting stuck on a loop with something. I see a real shift here for you, Life Path One. I really do. It's really beautiful. You got such beautiful cards. In this part of the reading, we've got to get to the end part, and I'll explain that in a minute. But yes, so we've got emotionally and mentally, you're going to be feeling okay over the next 7 to 14 days. As I say, new ideas coming through. We can see that again with new feelings as well, which in turn is going to bring about them new perspectives and that new ideas coming through. I'm getting a lot of new for you, new. Yeah, so great reading. And then we have the Empress and Nurture. And this is in the place of your spirit guides, like messages from your spirit guides, or it could be your higher self, or, you know, and it's the Empress card. This is such a beautiful card to get. It's about nature, it's about abundance, it's allowing yourself to connect with what it is you truly want, and just allowing these things to happen naturally. So this is your direction, is to stay in this energy, to keep checking in on how you're feeling, and try not to resist life as it's happening, and try and go more with the flow. Accept what you cannot change, and change what you can, you know. I don't think that's the actual quote, but it's something along them lines, okay? So yeah, it's about nurturing, as I say, and we've got growth as well in this card. It's a very springtime looking card, and spring is when things are blooming. I feel like path one for some of you last year was quite tough, and I mean that in terms of you was going through a lot of emotional changes maybe, and yeah, the start of this year is going to be about you blossoming. I can see that with this Empress card here. We're seeing a blossoming, so coming out. I feel you might feel like getting involved in life a bit more as well. If you've been feeling a bit in hermit mode, cutting off, you know, just whilst you've been dealing with whatever it was that has been going on in the last year or two, you know, now is the time that you're going to want to start getting back out there again, spending more time outside and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's a very spring, nurturing, beautiful card here. We've got energy coming through as well. You may find your energy is rising as well. You may, if you know about the chakra system, you may find that you in the 3 higher chakra systems more, because I feel last year you was probably in the lower, like, and that's not saying any good or bad, it's just when you're in the lower chakras, it's like the root, the sacral, and and the solar plexus. That's when you're dealing with things like fear, anxiety, that kind of thing, you know. And I feel you're moving up, and moving out of that, and just being able to flow with life a lot more than what maybe you were doing last year. So it's a beautiful energy, a beautiful card to get. Now we have the 7 of Pentacles, and this energy, Life Path 1, what I'm picking up from this card is I'm picking up that maybe your finances aren't where you want them to be, but you being asked to have faith. And it's not just you being asked to have faith by the messages from the card. This is from your inner strength. You have that. You can dig deep inside and have faith in your abilities to create abundance. And I feel you're going to be connecting with that more as well. So if you've had any kind of like poor mentality, as they call it, you know, you may be finding them blocks being moved and being able to connect with having a deeper faith in the abundance that is out there, and you being able to connect to that abundance and bring that into your life. And that's what I see with this card, the 7 of Pentacles. And then we have, for the end, we have the Tower with foundation, and we have the 9 of Pentacles with gratitude. Okay. Now, the Tower card, the energy for this card, the Tower, is generally when something is crumbling because it wasn't built on solid foundations. And I feel you're going to, especially with this clarity here, with this Ace of Swords and clarity, I feel, Life Path 1, that you're going to be getting a deeper understanding of gratitude. You may, some of you, not all of you, may be connecting to behaviors where you realize you've not really been being as grateful for what you have than what you could be. You're going to see a deeper level of gratitude of that which you have. As I say, with the 7 of Pentacles, you understanding that things will come your way, but at the same time, your attention is not just on what you want, but it's becoming more on what you have right now, and really learning to appreciate that. The 9 comes before the 10. We're coming to the end of a financial cycle here, or health and wealth. So it could be your body connecting and having more gratitude towards your body. So let's say eating healthily because you know your body needs nutrients, rather than eating healthily because you want to look a certain way. So it's about, it's a deeper connection and a deeper reasoning for doing things. So if it's about the health. But yeah, so when we're looking at the Pentacle energy as well, what you've got for your last 2 cards, this is a slow moving energy. So this, and it's stable, it's earth energy, it's in putting things, roots into place. So whatever you're doing in terms of your health and wealth is going to be rooted in reality, i.e. it's going to stick around. Whatever you do at this moment and whatever you're doing will stick around. But there's a Tower moment there, so I do feel sorry, Life Path 1, there's a Tower moment, so I do feel that it is going to be for you. There's going to be a realization of your attitude towards the material realm, so health and wealth. Okay, you're going to have that. There's going to be a collapsing of a attitude or perception, is what I'm picking up from this Tower card. Now let's get you a oracle card. I think we'll go with, should we go with the, yeah, Moonology. Let's see. Let's see if they want to go. Oh, we got one. Ha, right, okay. The energy is gaining momentum, yeah. So we can see that. Now, as I said, it's slow in terms of it's, you know, the energy is going to be rooted, but it is momentum. It's building momentum. It's slow moving energy, but it's building momentum. It's solid. Things are going to get rooted in place. We get one more out for you before we move on to the yes or no section. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So if there is anything that you are wanting to move forward, communication is key. Have them conversations. Life path 1 is, I think, what you're being advised there. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the cards away, and I'll speed up whilst I'm doing this. Okay, life path 1, if you want to take a look at the piles and choose one that you feel drawn to, I'll give you a moment. If you need more time, life path 1, you can pause the video. I am about to turn over pile 1. Let's just pop these over there out of the way a second. Okay, I'm going to start with this card, and Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. It's a nice reminder, and I love the colour of this card. It's such a beautiful teal colour. For your love activation message, you have vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe. And for your yes or no card, we have a maybe, transition. So I feel like you've got the maybe because things are not quite settled yet. It's still in an alchemy process and could go either way. And so you have a maybe at this time, okay. For pile 2 now, let's have a look. We'll start with this card from the Keepers of Light. Dwella Qual, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. That's cute. Your love activation message is empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the surface of love. And for your yes or no card, you have a yes, enthusiasm. That's a word we like. Good news, courage, optimism. So yeah, beautiful card, Page of Wands. Okay. Pile 3, for your Keepers of Light card, you have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. For your love activation message, satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. And for your yes or no card, you have a maybe. So this is the second maybe we've had now. So yeah. And this is a Wheel of Fortune. It's a 10, so we can see there's a shift coming. There is a shift coming. But the answer is maybe, so I don't think it's quite there yet. I ride the waves of life. So I feel this is a reminder to just try not to stress about whatever it is you was asking about, and let things unfold naturally and take their own course. Okay, Life Path 1, that was your reading. If you took any value from this, if you could like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that. And I will see you in the next reading.